Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Win, and let's get to this. So as you can see, this project, if you are an early subscriber, you have seen this project before. Essentially, this was my first project that I ever built. And one of the things that I was told from the very beginning was that if you build applications of things that you are interested about, the learning process becomes better. So I love Nissan. I actually have owned 2 Nissan vehicles myself. So for my first project, I decided, okay, let me make a Nissan application. So essentially, you can see, you log in to the website, you are able to see the different vehicles that they have to offer. I have a full showcase of the project that you are able to see. Everything is completely responsive. And this is a project that I'm beyond proud of. Like, I'm so happy that this was my first project. And you can see, you can go to any of the vehicles and it gives you the specifications, the performance, the features, the specifications. I can go back home for the overview. I can go back, and any vehicle that you click on, let's click on this one, details, it gives you a full breakdown of every feature. So everything is dynamic, everything changes, and I'm very proud of this project. And this was my first one. And then if you want to go ahead and buy the vehicle, you can go to the checkout page, and through the Stripe API, you can make a test payment, and once you finish, it takes you back to the home page, and it will take you back here. So I'm very proud of this project, and something that I promised myself was that every project that I would build, the next one was going to be more challenging. So the second one that I built was this chat application using Next.js, and instead of using PostgreSQL, which is what I used for this one, I created a fully CRUD application using MongoDB and Next.js. So it's just an application I made it specifically for companies so they can communicate with one another. This is not the type of chat app that is for friends and you send friend requests. No, this is like, you have this application for a company and you get access to everybody within the company. And for some reason, I just got tired of seeing the same chat applications that they only had either light mode or dark mode. So I was like, nah, I need to add multiple colors. And I went ahead and added 4, which was very fun to do with Tailwind and CSS properties and dynamically being able to change, I think, the layout or the main menu. I don't remember. I haven't seen the code base in quite a while. But yeah, you are able to see who's online, offline. You're able to see, for instance, I'm able to see myself that I'm online, and then let's say I can send a text, hey, and I'm able to both edit to lol, right? I'm able to save it, and then I'm also able to delete the message. And all of this dynamically changes in the MongoDB database. Now, this might look like, oh, very simple, but this project itself using Next.js and WebSockets was a lot more complex than this one, because this project, what I did was I added all of the information into the database, and then all I do essentially is just get request. So this application is not fully CRUD. That's why Shatter, I decided, okay, I want to make something more difficult, more challenging. So this one has to be a fully CRUD application where I can send, edit, delete, patch, all that good stuff. So I'm very proud of this project, and it's one of those things that each project had to be more challenging than the next one. And I promise you, this application looks simple, but it took a lot of work, especially this effect. Like, in order to make this work, like, this took me a long time. It was a great experience. You know, I'm able to log in, I'm able to sign out, and then it takes me out. You're able to register, create an account. So the full stuff, you know. And now my third project is going to be the property management software. And when I tell you that this project is going to blow out the water, these two, like, please take my word for it. This is really going to show my range and my growth as a software developer, because I'm using React, TypeScript, Tailwind in the front end, and then in the back end, I'm using Java and Spring Boot and Postgres as well. I'm using a Supabase database. So this one is really going to be the one that I want to showcase thoroughly. And I already have my portfolio website. Everything is up and running. All I need to do is make sure that all of my projects are hosted and good to go. So I started working on that yesterday. So I had all of the tables for this project. I had them on the PostgreSQL database, which was here. So yesterday I learned about pgdump and pgrestore, which essentially you're able to get the entire database in schema and then you're able to transfer it to another database. So since Supabase is just built on top of Postgres, this was very simple to do. So now I have everything working, everything fetching properly. And now the next step is going to be, because the MongoDB database, I have it in the Compass, which is locally. So now I need to transfer all of this to a cluster in the cloud. And I don't think there's going to be that much of a difficulty. And then I need to find places to host the application. So I have this on Netlify. This one is going to be on Vercel. And then I have to figure it out where I'm going to host the databases. This one is the one that I'm working on now, the property management software. I'm very excited. And I know it seems like it's taking a long time, but I'm really going over this application. And not only that, I'm also implementing everything that I'm learning in my current internship and applying it into this application, because I really want to have this solid project. So when I go to employers, I can talk about this from beginning to end. This is everything I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.